dust and the road ahead. Ain't no mercy for the things I said. Moon hang low like a judge tonight. I ride alone out of sight. Boots covered in the blood and sand, sin written deep in this calloused hand. Whiskey burned where prayer should be. Every mile just haunt me. The church bell rang but I didn't stay. Devil whispered, I rode away. Now I'm bound where shadows grow, in the valley of dust and sorrow. Dust and sorrow, my only friend. Riding hard till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow. Ain't no place this soul can go. Black crow cry on the wire line reminds me I can't rewind time. Every sin got a price to pay, and I've been running since that day. The river's dry, the night's grown old, my story carved in the dirt and cold. Can't find peace, can't borrow grace, only ghosts in this lonesome place. Oh Lord, hear me now. If you still care somehow, I walk through hell in flames, still whispering your name. Dust and sorrow, my only friend. Riding hard till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow. Ain't no place this soul can go. Saw a cross by the side of the road, someone else who carried this load. Ain't no preacher, ain't no choir, just a crackle of the campfire. I stare into the darkened flame. Every shadow calls my name. Maybe someday I'll atone, but tonight I ride alone. Peace to me, just more ghosts I can't unsee. I keep riding, don't know why, under this cold, relentless sky. Maybe that's the only road where a man can drop his load. Till then, I'll just roam slow with my dust and sorrow. Dust and sorrow, my only friend, my only friend. Riding hard till the bitter end, till the bitter end. Dust and sorrow, cold wind blow, cold wind blow. Ain't no place this soul can go. Yeah, just me, my sins, and tomorrow. Riding on through dust and sorrow, dreams.
They say some riders never rest, even when they lay 'em down. Out past the river bend, where the crows don't ever sing, there's a ghost in a tattered coat, still searching for his ring. They say he loved a preacher's girl, but she took her life one June. Now every night when the wind gets cold, you can hear him hum her tune. He rides a riding, he rides a hollow riding. He rides a riding, he rides a hollow plane. I seen him once near Devil's Gate, where the moon refused to shine. He stopped and tipped his ghostly hat, said, "Boy, the sin ain't mine." His eyes were to burn embers, his horse was made of bone. And when he passed, the world went still, like the wind had lost its tone.
Some say he's cursed, some say he's free,
A wandering soul on eternity.
may heaven turned away and hell forgot his name that day.
Past midnight out, when the sand begins to moan, you'll see a shadow cross the hill and hear a name carved in stone. Some pray for him to rest in peace, some light a fire and sing, but he just rides on through the dark, still searching for his ring. He rides the hunger wind, he rides the howl the wind. He rides the hollow wind, he rides the howl the wind. And if you hear a hoof in the rain, don't call his name, just pray. He ain't lost, he's just riding away through the hollow plain. Through the hollow plain. Through the hollow plain. There's a road where the light don't stay, where the wind still hums my name that way. Boot prints fade, but the stories sail down the dark road called the Hollow Trail. I walk this path when the world goes cold, through rust and dust, through tales retold. A landing low in my trembling hand, guiding souls through no man's land. They see my face in the shadows glow, ask me things I used to know, but I just nod then fade away, like a prayer the wind can't stay. The hollow trail where lost ones go, between the pain and the undertow. The hollow trail through smoke and rain. Every ghost still feels a chain. Sometimes I hear a preacher's cry. Sometimes I watch the children die. Not from hate, not from sin, just the world keeping what's within. And every step I take tonight leaves no mark, just borrowed light. I ain't here to curse or say, just to guide what the ground don't crave.
We walk in dark, we walk in time. No wings, no chains, no flame to feel.
The hollow trail, I call your name. Through the mist, through the flame. The hollow trail, black and pale. Hear the cry, the ghostly wail.
I've seen cowboys kneel and pray, seen lovers drift and lose their way. Every Harley's prints in clay, then time just sweeps them all away. But me, I linger, soft and slow, where moonlight bleeds and shadows grow. My name is gone, my story's stale, but I still walk the hollow trail.
Oh, Lord, I ain't cursed, I ain't free.
Just a ghost in harmony.
I am the road.
The hollow trail, no end in sight.
Guiding souls through endless night.
The hollow trail, cold and true.
If you're lost, I'll walk with you. Yeah.
Even ghosts got roads to keep at.
Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and faith. I walk the road where angels cry, lost my soul and damn near died. whiskey blood and a rebel's name. I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting sins that never ends. Every scar, every mistake, built this cross I have to take. Ashes and fame, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and fate, cold and true. One for the devil, one for you. The church bell rings, but not for me. No choir sings, no harmony. Just thunder rolling over clay, and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of day. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the graves.
Oh Lord, if you still care, don't lift me up, just leave me there. Let me drown, let me break in there.
In the sea of what you didn't take, ashes and fate, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and fate, cold and true. One for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray. The wind sings where the lost man lay. I see her face, the one I lost, in every dream that love had caused. The fire fades, the world turns still. Maybe mercy bends at will. If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and fate.
Wash my blood, my shame. And if the light don't find my face, at least I knelt in grace.
Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and faith, cold and true. All that's left of me and you. chasing ghosts with a weary smile. The moon don't talk, the stars just glow on this lonely river road. I've been riding with the weight of years through empty towns and silent fears. My hands are rough, my boots are torn, still humming songs of where I'm from. There's a cabin by a willow tree where I left a piece of me. She said you'll find what you deserve, but the road don't know how to serve.
Don't take me so
Through the valley where memories flow.
for every sin that scarred my soul.
Keep your pace, I'm just a man running out of grace. I saw a preacher in the rain, talking mercy, talking pain. He said, son, you can't outrun fate. It waits for you at the gate. So I tipped my hat, took one last swig, kicked the dust and kept my rig. Ain't no heaven, ain't no crime, just a road that steals your time.
And maybe someday I'll turn around, but right now I'm buried in this sound. Under skies that never mourn, under skies that never mourn.
I left my Bible in a motel room beside a note that read, gone too soon. Ain't no truth in what I claim, just a story without a name. And if the good Lord's still awake, tell him I tried for my own sake. But this road she calls again, through the dark, through the rain, where the wind don't cry alone. If love's a fire, let it burn low. On this path I've come to know, I ain't afraid. Just lead me where my debt is paid. Yeah. The moon's still there, the river's still cold, but I keep walking down that lonely road. The road hums low beneath my feet, whispers tales I can't repeat. Every mile's a ghost I've known, every shadow feels like home. I've been drinking with the dawn, talking to the dark too long. The whiskey's warm, but faith is cold. My hands are tired, my soul is old. Ain't no preacher gonna find the peace I lost somewhere in time. I keep walking just the same, chasing echoes, not my name. Though my boots dust in my veins, trying to wash away the pain. The more I run, the less I gain, but I still ride that midnight train. Oh Lord, if you hear my cry, let Saw a woman by the riverside. She said, son, you can't always hide. Her eyes were storms, her words were kind, but peace ain't built for my kind. I left her humming old refrain, it followed me through the rain. Sometimes mercy feels like sin when you're too lost to begin. Moonlight on a broken sign reads, welcome back, Caroline. Ain't no town, just dust and bones, just me and the road along. If tomorrow brings no grace, at least I've seen the devil's face, and he looked a bit like me, laughing under an old oak tree. Dirt on my boots, dust in my veins, dirt on my veins to wash away the pain. Heaven knows I should run unless I gain, but I still love the sound of rain. Oh Lord, if you're still near, turn my pain to disappear. Just a soul in motion, no map, no ocean. If I fade, don't cry or pray, dust just finds another way. The road hums low beneath my feet. It whispers tales I can't repeat. Every mile's a ghost I've known. Every shadow feels like home. I've been drinking with the dawn, talking to the dark too long. The whiskey's warm, but faith is cold. My hands are tired, my soul is old. Ain't no preacher gonna find the peace I lost somewhere in time. I keep walking just the same, chasing echoes, not my name. Oh Lord, if you hear my cry, let me rest before I die. Saw a woman by the riverside. She said, son, you can't always hide. Her eyes were storms, her words were kind, but peace ain't built for my kind. I left her humming an old refrain. It followed me through the rain. Sometimes mercy feels like sin when you're too lost to begin. Heaven knows I tried to pray, but I keep driving anyway. Welcome back, Caroline. Ain't no town, just dust and bones. Just me and the road alone. If tomorrow brings no grace, at least I've seen the devil's face. He looked a bit like me, laughing under an old oak tree. Dirt on my boots, in my vein, carrying logs like a chain. But I still love the sound of rain. If you're still near, turn my pain to disappear. Just a soul in motion. No map, no ocean. If I fade, don't cry or pray. Dust just finds another way. Justice finds another way. Sky bleeding, wind so rough. The devil's smile said, ain't that enough? I walk this road with no one to trust. My soul's burning in hell's dust. Gunsmoke twist in the dawn. Every sin I ever had still hanging on. Crossing the sand, bullet in my chest. Ain't no angel, just a man possessed. Blood on my hands, fire in my veins. I rode through thunder, I rode through pain. Heaven closed his gate for us, so I keep riding through hell's dust. Hell's dust. All around, hear that devil's sound. Hell's dust. Hiding while a sinner born nevermore. Hell's dust. Fire and rust, I'm riding through hell's dust. Is gone, I left my mercy back at dawn. Whiskey burned my throat like sin. Ain't no way I'm going in. They took my blood, they took my pride. Now I ride with death at my side. Can't repent, can't adjust. Only one road, hell's dust. Don't ask me why.
Oh, fire, take
crossed the line. All around, hear that devil sign. Hiding wild, sinner born, never mind. Saw my name carved in stone, said, boy, you'll die alone. The preacher lied, the sheriff too. There's nothing left for me to do. A black horse waits by the flame, calling softly, whispering my name. No salvation, no trust, just a ride through hell's dust. Sky turned red, wind grow loud. I face my past, unbowed. Ashes fall, no peace to find, just fire and the wreck of my mind. I close my eyes, accept the flame, whisper softly my own name. This road ends because it must, right here in hell's dust. All around, hear that devil sound. Fire and rust, I'm riding through hell's dust. Cold and cruel, no sane, no rule. Yeah. When the fire turns to rust, you'll still find me in hell's dust. The wind still moans through hollow trees, cold dust dances on my knees. Crows above watching still, like shadows waiting on the hill. There's a graveyard down the line, where rusted crosses mark the time. Names washed off by rain and years, whispers filled with ghosts and tears. I walk slow, no shoes, no pride. The wind's the only friend by my side. Every step feels like a sin, every crow calls me back again. Crows and crosses, all I see, echoes of the man I used to be. Crows and crosses, cold and black, every mile, no turning back. Old church bell ain't rung for years, just rust and rope and ancient fears. I lay my head upon the stone, say a prayer for the life I've known. The preacher gone, the light is dim, the angels never sang for him. Only crows in faith and trust stand guard over bones and dust. Oh Lord, can you hear me now? My soul's been lost somehow. If there's grace in all I've done, let me fade beneath the sun. Crows and crosses, all I see, echoes of the man I used to be. Crows and crosses, cold and black every mile, no turning back. Midnight falls, my shadow's gone, only the wind keeps moving on. I see a flame, a faint gold light, calling softly through the night. Maybe mercy, maybe none, maybe just the setting sun. But I keep walking, heart of rust, through this field of crows and dust. Beneath the stone, a nameless man forever alone. But the crows still circle high, black wings cutting through the sky. They call my name with every gust, forever bound in crows and dust. Crows and crosses, all I see, echoes of the man I used to be. Crows and crosses, cold and black, no return, no looking back. Yeah, lay me down where the crows still fly, neath a cross and a blood-red sky. There's a calm on these dusty roads, where my story still unfolds. Time don't rush, it just sighs under old roads and silver skies. I left home with a broken tune, chasing dreams beneath the moon. Miles were long, the nights were cold, but the fire in my heart was bold. I met love in a midnight town, she smiled sweet then turned me down. Now her laugh still haunts my sleep like secrets a river keeps.
Keep my heart where memory lies, every scar's a melody.
They just get wide. The wind hums low through my hair, whispering truths that hang in air. The past ain't gone, it just bends like an echo that never ends. I've seen joy and I've seen pain, I've cursed the sun, I've blessed the rain, but through it all I learned to smile and rest my bones for a while.
You can't chase time, but you can dance with what won't last.
The road don't lie, it just leads on to another dusk, another dawn. by a riverside, watching the clouds just drift and glide. The same sky that watched me fall still forgives it all. And if the good Lord calls my name, I'll smile and say it's all the same. 'Cause I found peace in where I've been, and I'll meet my past like an old friend.
Sing me through these closing eyes, every dream I let go by. Carry me home tonight.
Yeah. The sun sets slow, the breeze don't lie. Under old roads and silver skies.